Hello again, you lovely people of the social. Today is October the 11th, which is National Coming Out Day. Yet another day where we put pressure on people to conform to a societal holiday and come out of the closet and let everyone know that they are part of the LGBT family. Now, a note to my queer pals out there, don't feel pressured into doing anything today. If you want to come out, do it in your own time and when you feel safe to do so. And not just because the calendar said so. A large amount of LGBT people lose support of their friends and family just because they came out. Some are even ostracized from their families for something as simple as sexuality or gender identity. And the effects of these can be soul destroying for the individuals involved. But what can you do today when someone comes to you and opens up in trust about this very personal aspect of their lives? So here are some tips based on my coming out experiences that makes this whole nerve-wracking and petrifying experience just a little bit easier. First of all, don't ask them, are you sure? Because I can assure you by the time it gets to coming out day, someone has already wrestled with their own inner demons and they felt that you're someone that they can come to and trust with this information. Because remember, it's not a choice to be gay or trans. The only choice here is that they've chosen to do something about it by coming out to you. That's a choice. Being gay or trans, not a choice. Now, it's natural that you're going to have questions. Your friend might not have all the answers, so take the time to listen, don't interject, and respect what they're saying to you. When I came out, it was a pretty gradual and slow process, and my friends taking the time to listen and follow my lead on this was really helpful and really comforting to me. They changed pronouns when I asked them to, they changed name when I asked them to, and because I didn't come out fully at the start, they respected that and didn't out me behind my back. So if your friend asks this of you, remember, it's their decision and they get to do it in their own time. So no opening this, okay? Okay? Don't pressure your friend into anything that they are not ready to do. Unless it's getting a bottle of celebratory wine, in which case there's always time for wine. True, there is. Other things you could do is some of your own research, especially if someone's come out as trans. A little bit of homework using, you know, a popular search engine that you use to search for things on the internet. Because a lot of people know what gay means now. It means that you're quite into someone who's, you know, of the same... There's many websites and resources out there that you can refer to so that you can be more clued up and perhaps avoid some of the more awkward situations. Also, there's some really amazing accounts on there of people that have already been through this, and shared lived experience is actually really powerful in helping you overcome your own thoughts because they've been through it. And it's always worthwhile listening to someone who's been through what you're going through. Now, the following might seem very obvious, but I'm going to state it anyway. If it changes nothing about your relationship with the person, tell them. It's always very nice to hear, and it's very reassuring because when I came out, one of the things I was worried about was losing people. So someone saying that I still love you and I will be there for you meant the world. Because this build-up has been nothing but worst case scenario in the person's mind for maybe weeks, years, months. No, wait. You know what I mean. One of the best things a friend did for me when I came out as trans is give me a little hand with a makeover. Total cliche right there. Makeup doesn't make a woman, but you know, I really like makeup. And now I wear makeup and it makes me feel all pretty and nice because I like that, because that's the type of girl I am. They were also really conscious of the fear I had of being by myself when we were out socializing or in public spaces. They were really conscious of what that fear was and made sure not to leave me alone too often, and just being nearby whilst I was socializing with people was a great comfort to know that if I needed, I could reach over and they'd be there for me. See, it's not hard to support someone. And coming along for something like a shopping trip or a night out was a massive boost to my confidence whilst I was building up the confidence to go about life as myself. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't like girls like us. Now, if you think someone's coming out because they hate or despise you or want to make your life more difficult, remember this. Coming out is for the person themselves. Nothing to do with you. Seriously, no one is rebelling against you. Nobody's doing it out of spite. Like, where would you get that idea from? Yes, that's right, I came out as trans and became a target for discrimination and bigotry just because you didn't pay your half of the pizza that time. Remember, this is someone up until the point where they said, I am whatever that they said they are, you cared about. So why should sexuality or gender identity or both, because some trans women come out and realize that they're a lesbian, but that's really confusing for people because some people that were you were a straight guy but now you're a lesbian, how does that work? Well, they've always been a lesbian. That's not the point. There are enough haters in the world without those who are supposed to be close being one of those people. You might not fully understand someone's decision and that's okay, but is there really any need to remove them from your life? Now, it might take you some time to readjust, and as I've always said, we know when someone is really trying. I've seen stories of people coming out, separating and destroying families and friendships. But on the flip side, I have also seen stories of people coming out, bringing bringing families and friends much closer together. And the onus is on the people who handle the coming out, not on the person coming out. So it's a decision you have to make. Do you want to keep your friends and family, or do you want to disassociate yourself from them, and in the process of doing that, being the person in the wrong? So remember that, it's how you deal with it, not how they do it. Till next time, social folk.